The whole shturim of Mivtza Tefilin, the Rebbe started before the 6-Day War. And since then, he spoke a lot about Mivtza Tefilin. All the months after the war in Tavshin Chav Zayin, then the year of Tavshin Chav Ches, and he went in the year of Tavshin Chav Tes. He spoke a lot of inyonim. And one of the inyonim that he said in Tavshin Chav Ches was that there are people of Tainus, why did you pick the mitzvah of Tefilin? Why dafke that mitzvah? So the Rebbe answered, because the Gemara says, Huksha kol ha-Torah kula Tefilin. The whole Torah is compared to Tefilin, so he picked the mitzvah which contains bemis the whole Torah. And other inyonim, the Rebbe said why he picked it. But then the Rebbe said that if you do have tainus, why he picks the mitzvah Tefilin? Other Rebbe, pick another mitzvah. There are 612 more mitzvahs. Altogether 630 mitzvahs. I picked Tefilin. Pick one of the other mitzvahs, the Tov Reish Yud Beis mitzvahs, and doing that. If you have tainus, doing that. But you're not doing anything. But then, before Yuchvat Tavshin Chav Tes, Rabbi Mentlik wrote to the Rebbe that how does the Rebbe say that there are 612 mitzvahs besides Tefilin, when Tefilin is made up of the Shal Yad and the Shal Rosh? And the halacha is that there are two separate mitzvahs. B'meila, there are only left over 611 mitzvahs. Why did the Rebbe say that there are left over 612 mitzvahs? So by the Vabring and Yuchvat Tavshin Chav Tes, the Rebbe said, I waited a year and a half to have this kasha. Why did I say there are 612 mitzvahs left when there are really only 611 mitzvahs left? So the Rebbe said, but at least finally someone asked the question. Better late than never. So finally someone asked the question. And the Rebbe answered, Ba'ariches. One of the things he said was that there is a shita from Poskim that Yad and Shal Rosh are the one mitzvah really. And therefore, when you talk to people who complain, and they don't really mean the shaila that they have, it's only the complaint, and I want to give them a choice of other mitzvahs, I picked the shita that says that there are more mitzvahs that they could keep. In other words, when you give them a choice, I want to give them a bigger choice, that even if you paskum like the other shitas, like the Bahag and the other shitas that say that it's one mitzvah, you have 612 mitzvahs. Even though the halacha is 611 because the halacha is that they're two separate mitzvahs. But then the Rebbe went on more that al pi Kabbalah, and he brought Rais al pi Kabbalah, it's really one mitzvah. And then the Rebbe went into more details, but the Nakuda was that the Rebbe said that he waited for so long for this question, and he explained b'diuk why he used that expression for all the reasons that the Rebbe gave by the Fabrengen.